Welcome to Worse in Greek Mythology. Today we got the review for Mafia II. To start off, huge disappointment. I'm talking probably bigger than Kane and Lynch. The first one, disappointment. When I first saw the trailer for this game, I said to myself, great, they're redoing the one for PC. It was an amazing, the original Mafia was an amazing game, amazing story, but for that era, it had flaws that couldn't go on today. It had driving errors. You can literally shoot people in the head in the first one and they'd walk away. They weren't even hit. There were tons of errors in the first one. I'm saying to myself, yeah, they'll fix all of those in this one and more. Well, they fixed the head shooting and they fixed the driving. Those are all amazingly fun to play. It's a solid game, but the story mode is really all this game has going for it. Alright, the story was well executed. I didn't find myself skipping any of the cutscenes the first time through. But the subject matter seemed repetitive, cliche, like I've seen it before, but it was still interesting in a way to see it again. Besides the main story, you can buy food, drinks, clothing, steal cars for money, customize cars, rob stores, collect Playboy magazines, and wanted posters. But that's it. It's fun as a shooter, but only so-so as a sandbox. The time and weather effects are static and do not change until you progress to the next mission. With only 15 chapters, a chapter is a set of few missions, but most chapters are one mission. Chapter 1 is a mission. Chapter 2 is the second mission. Just like that. And no side missions to break it up. The game felt pretty short. By the time you get to Chapter 6, you probably should have only been playing for about 2 hours. There is no save function outside of starting the next mission. So if you spend a good amount of time collecting and upgrading cars for your garage, then die, usually from crashing at high speed, which is easy to do in difficulty settings, or the cops just feel like messing with you, you're shit out of luck. You can only store 10 cars in your garage, which seems like an unnecessary limitation since collecting cars is one of the few things to do outside of the main story. Also, it would have been nice if you could shoot from your car, seeing as there are 2 separate buttons for the horn, left stick and the X button. Well, actually, the very flimsy manual says, press left stick, but it doesn't do anything. The RB doesn't do anything either when you're driving, so that could have easily been the shoot button. And NPCs can shoot, why can't you? The only glitch I noticed when stealth killing a person who's in a chair, but it only came up once. All in all, I found it to be a solid game, but I think I would have been more satisfied if I wait until the price dropped, which I highly recommend for all of you to do. Wait until this game is $30, maybe $25. Anything higher, and the game is ripping you off. Really and truly. It's in the beginning, it sounded like a good idea on paper, and it was a good idea on paper, but executing some of the it doesn't feel like a sandbox game. It feels like I'm playing what they wanted to remake Grand Theft Auto, but it was, I don't mean to do the Grand Theft Auto comparison, but it needs to be done. This game, to me, failed epically on everything else but the story. And I'm sorry, I gotta give this game, because I really anticipated it, I gotta give this game a 5.6.